He's alive! He's alive! Sam Lee is alive! He's come back from the EcoVerse, Megaverse, Hyperplanet, EcoSystem. Yep, he's alive. You heard it here first. Sam Lee is back. I was laying in bed. The phone was going red hot. Not as hot as Keith Williams' phones did when he got appointed the global sales representative for HyperVerse. But it was going hot, my phone. People were messaging, bing, 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 bing. And I was like, what's happening? I thought. I grabbed my phone and there was a video with Sam Lee in it. Ah, can't be him. No, won't be him. No, it'll be some... Ooh, I looked at it. I played it. I watched it. I reversed it up. I backed it up. I went forward. I went backward. I looked sideways. I looked every which way. It was the real Sam Lee. And I thought, Then I found another message come in. Bing, bing, bing. Have a look at the YouTube channel. I went there and there's all these videos of Sam Lee announcing another Ponzi scheme. Oh, I'm thinking to myself, why did he come out of hiding? He's been hiding for 9 months. He stole $50 million from Australian investors when he listed Blockchain Global on the Australian Stock Exchange. The liquidators are after him. And now he disappeared. Boom, no more Sam, gone. Dubai, we thought. Boom, and there he is, he's back. He is back, ladies. Sam Lee is alive. I just had to share that with someone who cared. Do you care? I just had to share that with someone who cared. Do you care? I hope so. Now, what is he pushing? What is he peddling? What is he about to give us all? Well, let's have a wee look. Now, I've done a lot of investigation because my phone was red hot about 24 hours ago, and I was a bit nervous about how do I do this? How do I put this information together, and how do I give it to you guys? I mean, do I need to spend all the time and energy that goes into proving this is a Ponzi scheme and it's not a good investment opportunity? Have you guys actually learnt from Hyper Capital, HyperFund, HyperVerse, HyperNation? And now HyperNation seems to be a completely different entity. It doesn't mention anything about Ryan, Jull, or Sam Lee. No. And now we started in HyperOne. HyperOne was saying that Sam Lee was disgruntled with HyperVerse, and he was going to start up HyperOne, and we all didn't believe them. They produced photos of Sam that were taken back in 2018. I found the timestamps. No one thought to look, but I did. And now he's come out with a new Ponzi scheme, stable, what do they call it? DAO. Is it DAO? I think he's trying to mimic my name, Danny De Heck. Now, if you're watching this video and you enjoyed the start, please do give it the thumbs up. It'll help get this video out and we'll save people from a lot of grief, won't we? Yes, we don't want people investing in Ponzi schemes. If you've invested in a Ponzi scheme and you've been burnt, I want to interview you. But this is all about Sam Lee. Now, have a look at my picture. Yes, Sam Lee is alive. And I now want to show you what I've investigated about this new opportunity. So first of all, they're offering $100 USDT and $10 USDT if you sign up and refer people to it. So straight away, and they are claiming that they have some association with Citibank. Right now, I've got people trying to find out from Citibank whether they know who Sam Lee is. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, but what really got me about this Ponzi scheme, and it's a Ponzi scheme straight out of the gate, is that Sam Lee has got 5 other Cloonies with him. And what I did when I first looked at them is I clicked on their LinkedIn profile to find out who they are, because they've linked them through to their LinkedIn profiles. And then you can see that this guy's got nearly 9,000 followers. And you go down to the area where they talk about activity, and you can actually see how active they have been. And I went through each of them and had a look to see whether these guys are active and when they last commented and the like, and that was quite interesting. So I'm not going to bore you to death by doing that, but this is something that's quite new. But when I clicked through onto Sam Lee's LinkedIn profile, he hadn't had any activity for the last 3 years, but all the other 4 people here actually have been active on LinkedIn. Now, I believe they do this to build credibility with you. They're trying to say they are businessmen, they have followers, and they've just been out there in the basic community, and this is another business opportunity. So I had a little look closer, and I want you to stay with me as I go through this, because when I first look at these new startup Ponzi schemes, I do a few basic look-throughs and a bit of investigation to see what hype they are, what claims they're making and the like. So first thing obviously was going into their LinkedIn profiles, which I was really interested by the fact that they actually linked through to all their LinkedIn profiles and they were active except for Sam Lee. The next thing is they ask you to join their Telegram group. So I'm just going to split into a screen, and on the right hand side here you can see that they are pretty rampant at posting stuff in their Telegram group. However, just a few minutes ago, there was a push of them pushing one of their videos that are on their YouTube channel. And when it first, I was right there when it got posted, but straight away it got posted with 354 likes, and it also had 332 claps and the like. And then I have added a thumbs down, and there's only 3 people that have actually added the thumb down. Now, that might not mean much to people who don't know how Telegram works, but the fact that you can actually do a fresh post and have thumbs up from the gate, out of the gate, shows that they have come up with a clever computer system that generates fake likes. Now, if you go to HyperNation's Telegram group, you can see that they're getting around about 50% likes and 50% thumbs down, which is quite interesting. So these guys have got cleverer software than HyperNation, but they do this because they want you guys to believe that everybody's getting involved and there's a bit of a rush out of the gate and everyone thinks, I better get involved, I better spend $100 with them. So don't be fooled by other people's likes because they are fake. Right, now we're going to go back to another screen and we're going to have a look at their YouTube channel. Their YouTube channel has basically, I'll count them really quick, 13 videos posted. I've taken 2 of the videos off and I've posted them on my Odyssey account, and the links will be below. And I want you to go watch 2 really interesting videos. One is at this, I'll just go ahead so I can get it right for you, but they've got Sam Lou at the GEDF Summit in Dubai. And then there's another one with the board members and attendees interacting with their, asking people out of the audience to ask questions. And I just want to focus on how unprofessional that was in itself. But this summit that they're claiming they were at, and also they were also claiming this was the very first summit that was happening, it did seem like the whole thing was in a room in some conference center and it was all rigged. Now, I've got some pretty good claims I've just made there, and I'll show you why I think that. First of all, I'm going to come back to some of the stuff. Now, when I went to their Facebook page, what I normally do is I click on the About Us section, and there's a part here called Page Transparency. Now, in here, normally you can go in here and it will tell you how many admins they have looking after the Facebook page, and they'll tell you what countries they come from. Now, try doing it with HyperNations, and you'll see that they'll have maybe a couple of admins in France, and also the rest of the admins will be in Dubai. But in this case, this one had, it doesn't have any admins, and it doesn't have a splash screen. However, when I went to their Instagram account, I found their Linktree, and in their Linktree, they linked off to that exact Facebook page. And it was unusual that they actually went to a Facebook profile rather than to a Facebook page. So I don't really know what's going on there. However, either they've set it up wrong or it's just there as smoke and mirrors to make it look like it's official. But a lot of these, I don't know if you've ever used a program called Leithäuser, but you basically set it all up with your social media. You do one social media post and it scatters it through all the other social media platforms like Twitter and Instagram and Facebook at the same time. But you can tell here that this post they've done here has had 2 comments, 2 shares, right? And there's only 300 people that have liked this. And to me, this is just kids stuff. Let's set up a Facebook page, nothing professional, and obviously there's a link here. Now, the other big telltale sign was the fact that they have their own website address, Stable DAO.io. I'll just have a look, make sure I got that right. Nope, Stable.limited. Now, you can't tell me that the people that have set up this Facebook page don't want people knowing they have a free Gmail email address, which is really unusual. So once again, and also they're claiming that they've got an address in London, very flash building in London, so my sources tell, but there's no way in hell they've got a headquarters there or a physical building there, in my opinion, and you won't be able to go in there and meet Sam Lee, because if he was there, he would probably be locked up. So if you go to their Linktree, which was linked off their Facebook page, you will see that they've got links going off everywhere. When I clicked on their LinkedIn page, it went off to LinkedIn and said something went wrong. So I did a search on LinkedIn and I found they actually had a page in there. And as those guys have all linked through their Stable.limited page and linked through to their LinkedIn, they're probably thinking they can use LinkedIn's community to start something there, but they've got one follower. Let's click it. They got 2 followers. Okay, and then the next thing is here, they've got a form that you can fill out. I filled it out on my phone, and basically it asked me, it wouldn't let me actually register it unless I had a referral link. So somebody had to refer me and I had to have a link. So I made up a referral code. I'm just going to redo this. I made up a referral code called 123456 and used that, and it let me do it. So I'm just going to put Danny De Heck. Danny De Heck. We're just got to go through this process. So what I'm getting at, guys, this is just all smoke and mirrors, and they'll be trying everything they can to build a hype. I'm going to go Danny De Heck 2. I'm going to use Pixel, which is my dog's email address because I've already used one in the past. Pixel, create a login, login password. I'll use my generator tool for that. Don't need to keep it. I'm going to say I'm in New Zealand. Enter a mobile number. Oh, yeah, I don't care. Let's just use my real phone number there. Gender, I'm going to say I'm a male. Date of birth, this is quite funny because on a mobile phone it was quite hard to get this right. So let's make myself 1970. Month, let's make it 05 and 05 again. Right, so now I've got early bird participants. That has been hard-coded in. I click agree to the terms and conditions, but here I am, I'm clicking on terms and conditions, and it's going nowhere. No boxes popping up, nothing's happened, so I don't even know what their terms and conditions are. So that shows a lot of rubbish. I click success, and now I've got an email to verify, and nothing happens. I never saw it. I never got a reply email, so I don't know what that's all about. And also, they're telling you that they've got 64,000 total users. And obviously, if you refresh this, it's got to be a number that just goes up every time somebody refreshes it. So all this is not real. I do not believe for a second that they've got that many users. It makes sense. And if they had that, so far they would be $6 million in debt because they're paying out everyone $100 USDT. And if that is the figures, and I've added that up correctly in my head while I'm talking to you, the problem with that is I can just about bet your bottom dollar that the only way you're going to get $100 USDT out of this by registering is by purchasing a membership plan for $500, and straight away they'll give you some cash back, which is ridiculous. I can't see any company like this having enough money to actually do it, and why would they do it? There's no logic to it. All right, so let's carry on. Let's look at their Twitter account. Once again, just posting the same stuff that you see on their Facebook page, and you'll see all these videos. Once again, with their Instagram account, you can see that they have... why am I thinking slowly? Because they've just got the same content. But I thought I got banned on their Instagram account. There was an idiot who posted something. There he goes. They have banned me. Posted a post on their Instagram account about how he was broadcasting live from Dubai, So I wrote a comment in there basically saying I've invested in the company and I haven't got any of my money back. What are you guys going to do about it? Not that I have, but just to get them in. Within probably 5 seconds, my comment got removed. So then I posted another comment, same thing happened. And then I posted another comment and then I got banned from the group. So I don't know if that's done with a bot or they're sitting there like a hawk watching it. So that was quite interesting to see. So as I said, so I did a search for them on YouTube, not YouTube, Google, and the only content I could find was their own content, and I couldn't find anyone else talking about this company, which was really, really interesting. Then I went to the World Blockchain Summit because they said that they were talking at some summit. What do they call it to be exact? The CEDFI Summit, Dubai, and it was the first one. So I thought, well, I didn't know there's any summit, so I searched for the event thinking that I'd be able to find it somewhere, and I couldn't find it anywhere, which was quite shocking. So then I did find the World Blockchain Summit, which was on the 17th and 19th of October 2022. So that's happening today, or yesterday, and then I thought, well, let's have a look at the speakers that were coming along, and I thought, well, you know, because it's really unusual to see Sam Lee anywhere. And I went through all the speakers here, which I'm about to do with you, and I couldn't find any Sam Lee. Now, so I'm just going through here, and I just can't see anyone Sam Lee, or could I see any exhibit on this Stable DAO, whatever coin. Now, all I'm thinking of is, so no Sam Lee in there, and then when I search for Summit Dubai, I find is the thumbnails of their own video. So that was done yesterday because I've been planning this for a wee while. So I'm just going to refresh that search, and once again, there's no new information. But when I saw this photo here, it's going to start playing. I'm not going to be playing videos, but when I listened to this video in the very end of it, I'll just see if I can get this playing.
Stable DAO. Thank you so much.
This is let's see if I can get that going again. It actually makes me sick. I found this guy on the internet. Me, get off my own page. But it just actually made me sick that he can get back into. So obviously Sam Lee's been in hiding for 8 months. I mean, everyone in HyperVerse has lost a ton of money. He's also defrauded investors with Blockchain Global. Now, Blockchain Global was the poster child, so to speak, and HyperFund and HyperVerse were using it in every presentation, claiming how wonderful, and had the backing of Sam Lee. And then all of a sudden, they listed in the Australian share market and lost $50 million for investors. And then he's disappeared. And so did Ryan Zhu. It does make you wonder whether Brian Zhu is actually going to be sticking out his ugly head in the not too distant future. And as I said earlier on, you know, we had Hyper One claiming that Sam Lee was disgruntled with HyperVerse and he was going to start up his own Ponzi scheme called Hyper One, and he never, that never eventuated, and that looked like a hoax. And then I'm looking at this and I'm trying to think, is this a hoax? And then I'm looking at Sam Lee, who's doing a presentation here of himself. And then I looked at this part of the video of theirs, and I'm not going to play it because I'm not allowed to play other people's material, even if I think I can, because they can complain that I'm using their copyright. But I can flick through here. Now this guy here with the ponytails, I've never heard of anyone talk so rude to people before. Now he's emceeing it, but just have a quick listen.
Stand up, beautiful.
He says, "Stand up, beautiful," to the lady who wants to ask a question. Let's go. Then he puts his arm around her and basically cuddles her. And she's basically doubting, how can this company promise 36% return on the monies, and made a mockery of her, and I think very disrespectfully. And this guy here, the arrogant guy on the stage, and then this guy here who's got the microphone there, is basically telling everyone that he's a real estate agent. So then the host basically keeps on badgering him for pushing his own product or service, for use of a better phrase, while he's talking. And I just sort of thought, wow, these people here in the audience look like they're all skeptics, not supporters. Because if you go back to that original picture that you see them all standing here, it looks like they've got one table, and they're all standing here. And if you look a little bit even more closely in some of the other photos that I've sort of looked at, they've got a piece of nylon red cloth laid out. And the place, when you look at this video here, this is nothing big. This is, let's have a look at around the audience, if we can find the audience. So there's only a couple of angles, yeah, so probably there really, but it doesn't look like they're having a meal. It doesn't look like anything spectacular. It, you know, and these guys, it just looks like the whole lot's rigged, you know, and everyone's looking official. They've even got a silly pull-up sign that that I saw at the start. See, everything's brought in, so it's not even a big setup. Now, you can't tell me that this is a real event. So that's what I'm getting at here. So that, if you thought that was useful and you're thinking about, you know, Sam Lee's back and what's he up to, go to the description in this video and you can see the links to these two videos that I'm showing you right here. But I would like to go through and figure out a little bit more about each of these guys here, because a lot of people go, I don't know who they are. So first of all, as I said, when you go onto Sam Lee's profile, I used to have a paid subscription for LinkedIn for about 10 years, and I've actually literally just stopped it. But whenever you're trying to identify anyone who's a business person, I like LinkedIn. It's one of my favorite forms. So in here, Sam Lee's still saying that he's part of Blockchain Global Limited. And if you go down to the activity, Sam's recent posts and comments will be displayed here. So you click Show All Activity. And 3 years ago was the last time Sam Lee actually made any post, and it was all about blockchain. So I don't know why you would be promoting the fact that Sam Lee is, check out Sam Lee's LinkedIn profile when it's not even been updated. So now this guy here, which funny enough, I have actually seen a lot of these guys' faces, but I can't remember where. So this guy's theoretically Hong Kong, co-founder of something. So then once again, Singapore government senior. So I don't even know if these guys are real, but then we've got videos of them promoting and doing presentations. There's Zoom meetings, links going out. They're trying to create hype. As I said earlier on, they're saying that over 60,000 people have signed up, you know, to register, and then they're going to launch. And at the end of the day, they're promising unrealistic returns on people's money. It's all crypto based. I mean, their platform's meant to be state of the art. It's just a whole lot of bullshit, poos and wees. And I just think, you know, watch out. So anyway, let's just stay focused on this. So I'm looking at the activity of this guy. And I can go through here and I can see that a week ago, he wrote something back in Chinese to someone. I've got to click see translation. Power for young people, especially women in Iran. Don't really know what they mean. Hello. So what did he do? He liked this post of this guy holding up a thing. Excited and thrilled. So I'm just doing this in real time, which is the worst thing when you're recording live. And that reminds me, I must do this clicker. Remind me at 23 minutes to line up the audio, will you? That's what I do that for. So I have no idea who this guy is, but he commented on this man talking in Japan. He liked this comment. He commented on Prime Minister of Japan and his cabinet, because you've got to listen to these videos, because one thing I've got to mention that is really important. Sam Lee is talking about people's pensions funds not being safe. Now, two people that I've interviewed just recently have taken their money out of their pension funds and invested it in HyperVerse. One invested 320,000 Rand and the other one invested 25,000 US dollars, and it was all their life savings out of their pension funds. Now, for him to stand on the stage and talk about people's pension funds not being safe actually blew me away, and I just about vomited out my nostrils, because I'm thinking this is their target audience. So if you are a pensioner and you're thinking about getting involved in this new opportunity that's offering you 36% return, people actually do invest in this stuff. And the only reason they do it is because they think, because they got referred by a friend or a family member, that they've done their due diligence. There's no such thing about you getting that much return, not even double your money in today's world, especially since crypto's basically fallen over and it's somebody's pounding on its chest and it's dead. It's not going to all of a sudden come back to life and give you 36% return on your investment, no matter who tells you it's possible. It's a lie, and they're just doing it, but they're actually going after people's pension funds, which is disgusting. Okay, so let's go back. So we had a look at Sam's. Now we're going to go back to, so this guy's liked and he's active on LinkedIn. If this guy here in this picture is the real deal, now we're going to this guy, which I did think we saw him, didn't we, on the video here. I think he was one of the ones talking, this guy here. So that matches up with that guy there. So he's an influencer. He's from California, United States. Let's have a look at his contact details. Future Trends Us Company. So let's have a look at the website he's pushing on his LinkedIn profile. And that's where that logo that I just saw on here. So you could go through here and spend hours researching these guys, but even looking at this website straight away, whoever this guy is, if he's a billionaire investor, I don't know, haven't researched him yet, then their websites are friggin' 10-year-old, I'll have a go at designing a website format templates, and they're just crap and poos and wheeze stuff. So this is not a big, this is just a templated website, nothing special here. However, if I go down, first of all, I want to have a look to see where that logo comes in. Future Trends. So let's have so he's chaired by, let's just have a wee listen.
Chaired by Dr. Kamalabadi. Entities can tap into our established sources of capital with whom we have transacted over $20 beyond to date and who seek new investment opportunities from us. Sources include the sovereign wealth funds, royal families capital, institutional sources of capital, family offices, PEs, funds of funds, HNIs, and other sources. After understanding the entity trajectory and its dedicated contributions to its own growth plan within our program, we state in what areas, how exactly, and by what staged process, and within what reasonable time frame we will be able to utilize our resources and financial partners. All right, so I've just looked at something really silly here while that was going on, but we're looking for activity, and this guy commented on this. This was posted 2 days ago, and then in the bottom, down the bottom here, you've got this guy saying to, hi bro, contact me via WhatsApp. If anyone ever wants to contact you via WhatsApp, it's a scam. That's all scammers use this. So why would he post that on someone else's comment? It's just so unprofessional. So I'm looking at this here, and I'm looking at his LinkedIn profile. He's got 345 people following him, followers on LinkedIn. I have something like 7,000 or 8,000, and I'm nobody. And here's this guy. His only activity that he's had on LinkedIn is telling somebody to send him a message via WhatsApp. So let's go to the next person. So that's a doctor of someone. So this is the claims. Raised $34 billion between China and other developing countries. That's what his claim to fame is. The first guy, is it Tris? Let's have a listen.
Tris has 40 years of experience in fundraising, investment management, private equity, and real estate. He now builds DeFi solutions for financial institutions.
Wow. And we'll listen to what Sam's got to say about himself.
Underwrote the offerings of collectively over plus 20 BN worth of tokens.
Right. So does that mean anything to you? Does it mean anything to me? What tokens? $20 billion worth of tokens. He's an underwrite. I don't even know what that means. So this one here looks like a real big fish. Look at this one.
Consults $286 billion in assets under management for German pension providers.
Oh my God. So there you go. There's the connection there of going after people's pension funds. So this is disgusting, man. All right. So let's have a look at this guy. He's got, for somebody who's raised, how much did they say? $286 billion in assets under, so he works for a, what do they call it? One of those, I don't even believe it's true. So he's in Switzerland. Wonder if he knows. And he's got no contact details, no website, and he's got some lame picture at the top here. He's got 271 connections on his LinkedIn profile. I literally have, I don't know, I'm not comparing me with him, but if we put a 0 on the end of it and tripled it by 4, I have that many more. 20. So now we're going to look for his activity, and we're showing all his activity. And commented on this 4 days ago. Somebody posted a picture of a jet plane, and he compare to Emirates first. I don't know what he means by that. What did he do? He liked this picture here of this lady standing at something. He replied to their own comment on this. So what's that? After a fast ride, I'm no good at reading. I will never claim to be a reader. But my point is, if this guy is some hot shot and you go into his LinkedIn business profile and all you can see is a few likes and a few visitors on his LinkedIn profile, then it's just, this guy's a nobody and he's claiming to be someone clever. I mean, I could say to you that I did used to bring in $25 million worth of tourism bookings every year. Now, I literally could say that because I used to have a travel and tourism network, and I used to promote tourism providers, and they used to use my booking system to do the bookings. So I could say my booking system has brought in $25 million worth of revenue for New Zealand tourism business. Sounds really good, but the reality is it's just some company who is successful decided to use my payment gateway, and I could keep track of how much money was coming in through it. You know what I mean? So it's the same sort of deal. So, and the last one here is this one. Let's have a listen.
Board member of Prince Street Funds, founder of an asset management platform, CEO of Vordier PLC, and was responsible for the growth of OM from $1.1 million to $110 million.
Right. So my LinkedIn profile used to allow me to go a lot deeper with these people to see what they've got. This guy's got 500 plus connections. I don't know what company he just talked about, but I don't know if it's one of those two. He's got a pretty lame picture. He's got the reason why the profile picture isn't visible is because I haven't connected with him and he doesn't know how to set up his LinkedIn profile. I actually have a free LinkedIn course on my YouTube channel, and it basically shows you how to literally stop your profile picture being visible before somebody is connected to you, and he doesn't know that because he can see it and doesn't know other people can't see it. So if I want to connect with him, I'm connecting with a dumb picture, which is really funny. But let's look at his activity. He's got 2,000 followers, so this guy's got the biggest LinkedIn profile, if it is really him and they haven't hijacked somebody else's. But there's a few things here he's liked. He commented on this. Is that the same guy? Don't know. What had he done? He liked this. But my point is, if you go to this website and they're claiming that these 5 guys have got some authority in the crypto world or business world, just at a quick glance, looking at their LinkedIn profiles, I can't see anything that shines out like Richard Branson would, for example, and to one of them to have a website that has a press link and you click on it and, they have got stuff in the press. So I would be going, if I was doing a big research thing, I would be going through each of these links and see if they're actually talking about future trends. Is it just a blog? Is it a brand? I have no idea and I don't care. All right, so let's get rid of all the LinkedIn stuff. Let's go a bit deeper. So we did show you literally about the, we are going a bit deeper, but we are showing you about the Telegram group and how when they post fresh content, it comes pre-packed with likes, which is ridiculous. So if you are on these, following them on their Instagram account, you can right click on the suckers. Yep, you can. You can right click on the suckers and you can come along here and you can pick whatever icon you want. So I'm going to do the ghosty one. And instantly, you can do the maths on this yourself. You're telling me that out of the 1,500 people that have looked at this, all of them have decided to give 300 plus likes, claps, and it's hot. And then you've got the bottom line of here, you've got 2 people who've got thumbs down, 1 has got a love heart, one has got face, and then I've just done a ghosty look. So the odds, the maths doesn't add up. So all this is fake. And the fact is, I can tell you now, looking at this, with my professional opinion, looking at so much social media over the years, that we'd be lucky that if 6 people have actually, no, probably 60 people have looked at this, and they've got around about 5 interactions, which is around about the right math. So that's just a joke. So let's get back into it. So we've pulled the Telegram apart. Now we want to go in here and we want to look at these videos. So for example, if I went to the video that's got the most traffic, and normally it's the one, so I've got a YouTube channel, and when HyperVerse was going flying and everyone was searching to see whether HyperVerse was real or not, I could actually publish a video and get 1,000 visits to my video from the get-go. Now, when your YouTube channel gets monetized, YouTube starts sending out your content. So to give you an idea, I get about $300 a month from a YouTube channel. But when I got monetized, the first month, I got about $1,200, and I thought I was going to be rich. I thought I made a way to make money. But what they're doing is, because I'm monetized, they're testing my content and they send it out to the masses. And then they figure out where I sit in the YouTube world. And that's why it's so important for you guys to comment, like it, subscribe, and hit the thumbs up, because it tells YouTube you're real, and they'll look at all your history and how interactive you are, and then that will give me brownie points, and they'll send my videos out. So 50% of the traffic for my YouTube channel was actually coming from within YouTube itself. And when you watch a video and then they suggest what video you watch next, that's where I was getting my traffic from, people clicking on those there. So when HyperVerse was going off, I could put a video out and I'd get 1,000 people. Some of them were 6,000, 7,000 people would look at it within, like a couple of weeks. Now these guys, I'm looking at their videos. I've got one here that's got 3,500 views. Now they aren't monetized. So to me, it tells me that this video has got fake subscribers, it's got fake traffic driving it, because they want to create hype, and they need to create hype because people who don't know what I know can look at it and go, ooh, look, it's been published the 17th of October, and already 3,500 people have looked at it. Now, it might be real, but how we tell this is we go into the comments, and you can read the comments. Now, the comments, if you go through all the videos like I did before I did this video, you can see that all the videos are formatted in very similar comments. For example, Bangladesh. Listen to this.
If you solve all type of question million of Bangladeshi people.
All right. And then the next comment from a different user.
If you solve all type of question million of Bangladeshi people will join.
Right. So here is the same comment over and over again, with different usernames. And if I go into in a piece, and I go into their about, and you can see that their YouTube channel isn't very old. Actually, that's makes it really hard, because these services. Now, I did a YouTube video about should you pay for subscribers and should you pay for comments on your YouTube channel. And there's companies out there.
See, once you verified.
There's companies out there that will actually take, $100 off you and give you 10,000 views, and they are all that traffic. And then they also say, would you like people to comment? And for, an extra $50, you can get 20 people commenting. And then they send out a message through like a program like Telegram, telling everyone to comment on this video, and they may even give them suggestions of things what to say. And as you can see, going through the comments that you can see here, people have actually used exactly the same comment. So my point is, if you're trying to figure out whether this is authentic traffic or this is all smoke and mirrors, it's all smoke and mirrors. Sam Lee is alive, but he's no one special when it comes to people following him. So they really are trying to start from scratch, which is quite a hard case. So that to me, that's now they've got 817 subscribers. Now there is another thing I won't do right now, or should I do it now and embarrass myself if I get it wrong? I think it's called Tube Buddy, Tube Blade, Tube Buddy. Not sure. This might go pear-shaped, but I'm not going to go back if it does. I think it might be Tube Buddy or Tube Blade. TubeBuddy, maybe it is. Company, about us, support, company, pricing, no. I think it's Tube Blade, and I can't spell Blade. Hold it. Because what it will tell you, it will show you Tube Blade. Blade. Oh, there it is. Maybe YouTube Blade. Maybe it's that one. Social Blade. Now this is really cool because what you can literally do is you can put somebody's YouTube name in there. You can search for the user, and this will basically so they've got 13 videos, 818 subscribers, and they've had 10,000 hours of video views, which might sound like a lot, but I think I'm up to 350,000 hours of YouTube views, and I'm not comparing them. So I'm going to select the channel, get rid of the adverts, and in here it will basically tell you, I'm not going to go into it because it's not really what I do, but normally if somebody has paid for fake traffic, like it tells me here that they've been live and they got 7,136 people in their live videos, and that could probably be legit. But you can go through here and check out all the stats, and you can actually see that they have paid for fake traffic. So let me not go on about that anymore. If you want to do more research on that, let me know in the comments faction. As I said earlier on, we went through their Facebook page. We can see that they're still using a free Gmail account. Why would you use a free Gmail account when you have your own big IT business that you're claiming you can do all sorts of things? And also, as I said, when you go into any Facebook page and you want to blow them into the weeds, you click on the About Us page. Okay, and now you can go into page transparency. And in here, as I said, there's no admins looking after this page, which is really unusual. So if I went to DeHeck, I don't know if this is a good example, but if I went to DeHeck, Danny DeHeck, and I went to my About Us page, and I clicked on page transparency, see all. Oh, well, this is interesting. Oh, yeah, here we go. So then you click on things. It tells me I changed my name because I wanted all capitals. It says that the people who manage this page, primary country location of people who manage this page includes New Zealand. So I've got a friend that looks after it. Actually, I haven't actually. I've got my I've got two people that help look after my Facebook page, but it tells you that they're in New Zealand. So I've got to do it now. Let's go to Hyper Community. I'm getting distracted. Hyper Community. Is that going to work? Hyper Community. I think I'm already banned from this, but let's go Hyper Scam. That will work. They're a cool group. So once again, oh my goodness, where is it? I'm pretty sure you can go in here. Rooms event. No, this is a group. Oh no, we want pages. All right, so let's go Hyper Community. Is it a page? It's a group. We want pages. Pages. Okay, here we go. Hyper Community. Am I allowed in here? Oh, I am. It's a miracle. It's not the right one, but it will do the job nicely. So I go into the About Us section. I go to page transparency, and it tells me, if I click on see all, it tells me that the person that is running this page is from Sri Lanka. All right. So that helps you get some validity, or I don't know, validity is the right word. But let's go back because I think I clicked on the wrong link, and I might be able to actually show that I do know what I'm talking about, or I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to click on see all, and it says that it doesn't have anyone looking after it, and they're actually telling people that their Stable DAO is a bank. So they're trying to so that's interesting fact. So Facebook page, something's wrong with that. As I said, their link tree is interesting. The only link that wasn't working was their LinkedIn group, but I did find them on LinkedIn with no activity, so that's gone. Our LinkedIn page, so make sure you follow them because then it'll be free. Someone and me and you will meet you in there. And I've gone through and registered. If you're registering from fresh, and it will not let you, so you can go to this page here, and you can go to register. And when you go to register, you notice it says enter your sponsor. If you are trying to do that and you haven't got a sponsor, then just use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. and that will let you. And notice their terms and conditions, nothing happens when you click on them. So that shows you how stupid it is. And I haven't really gone through and had a look at what they're actually offering exactly, but it does seem like they're using somebody else's brand, and they're claiming that they do have some association at first glance, and that's why they use these brands. Okay, so the US bank headquarters in New York has assets of 2.6 trillion, the world's 13th largest bank. Okay, so I doubt very much that they've got anything to do with these five guys. Let's think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible journey. Right, financial independence is yours. So this is what they're selling to people. Okay, Stable DAO can provide a universal basic income. Boy, that sounds like Mr. H, doesn't it? All payments into and out of Stable DAO will be in US dollars. Okay, that's a big ballsy. 100K investment. That's what they're asking. So if you invest $100,000 in this, they're going to pay you 36% APY. Is that per annum per year? I don't know how that works. Now, the last guy that invested $100,000 rang me on a Saturday morning. He invested $100,000, bought $100,000 worth of tokens of Super One, and he basically lost his $100,000. It was amazing. Anyway, I've got a new video coming out about Super One, hopefully tonight. Anyway, so trust, guarantee, and security. Those three things is what everyone asks about when investing in crypto. So, you know, if it sounds too good to be true, it is not true. I'm not going to sit here and prove to you that this is a Ponzi scheme. And I love the fact that they've put a map of their headquarters, Barclay Square. I mean, I've got to. I know you guys are probably busy. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but let's go into here. Barclay Square, and I presume that is the photo. So if you want to, and you want to be a bit cunning, you could actually write a review in here. Write a review and say, this is what I do, 1-star review. And then you're going to go, is the headquarters. Is the headquarters of HyperDAO's in Berkeley House, second floor, la la la. And then if so, that's disgusting. If so, and then you go, if so, that is disgusting, and you should kick them out because they are running a Ponzi scheme. Alrighty, and then I'm going to go add photos, and I'm going to photos of yours. How do I go upload photos? Yeah, that might be better. I have got a photo. Let's see if I can find it quickly without boring you guys to death. DAO covers. There we go. Boom. See what that one is. So we did one a wee while ago, and we basically found one of the other companies. I forgot what company it was, but they were claiming to have. I think. Oh no, it was Novatech. Novatech claimed to have their premises in some building, and then if you search that building and go to the Google reviews, you'll find that that everyone was writing negative Google reviews like I just did, saying that this company doesn't have, a lot of people use this address as their registered office. So you can see my reviews, and I think I actually did that as well. So if I go down here, you'll see, yeah, this is it. So this is Novatech. So if you look at Novatech's website and have a look at where they say they are based, Novatech say they're based in this building, and when you do a search on that building, you can read the Google reviews about how people are saying that it's all a hoax, Novatech. So that's a hard case in itself. But anyway, so there you go. Right, the other one is Twitter. As I've said previously, there's nothing really special about that. Once again, no background picture. Maybe that's their thing. I don't know. What can I see? They're following nobody, which is a bit unusual, and they have 255 followers. Now, if you just do the maths with me and think about this, if you have had a release, now this is really important that you follow what I'm about to say. If they're claiming that 50,000 people have basically registered overnight, are you telling me that only 255 people have decided to follow their LinkedIn, their Twitter feed or their Twitter account? That doesn't make sense. The mass isn't there. And that's what I'm saying with their YouTube channel. They've got 800 odd subscribers, but they're telling you they've had 50,000 people register. Now, I've been in IT for a long time, and getting people to fill out a form is hard work, but having to say to people that fill out the form that you're going to get $100 USDT for doing so, and their terms and conditions aren't even clickable, then the next thing is they also offering you, if you refer it, you're going to get $10 as well. So pretend, I don't have any stupid people out there going to their friends, oh, just register, hoping they're going to get $10. Maybe Sam Lee was, doing so. All right, as I said, I got kicked out of Instagram because I posted negative comments. So that obviously within 3 comments, within 6 minutes, each comment was being taken out in real time. And ironically, I think I actually kept it. So I might even be able to show you that in a second. I'll just make sure I bring up the right one. Oops, clicking on the wrong button. So if I go to Jull's screen, you can see here. No, that didn't work. Anyway, I don't know if you can enlarge that a little bit, but you can't. But anyway, that was the Twitter feed. Getting distracted, Danny. Let's go back. All right, so I'm out of their Twitter feed. Something else I've been banned from. Stable DAO ecosystem. When you search for that, you won't find anything, but you will soon, because when I've finished this video, it's going online. I'm going to do another wee clicker. When this goes online and you search for this company, Danny DeHeck's videos will come up, and you guys are going to hit the like button, help me share this crap so no one else gets burnt. All right, as I showed you, there was a World Blockchain Summit, and that was, I think, the 19th, 17th, and 18th, and 19th. I might have the dates wrong, but roughly just happened yesterday. Yeah, it was the 17th, 18th, and 19th, but there's no Sam Lee in here, so that was void. And when you search for the first DeFi, DeFi Summit Global, nothing comes up. So what the hell? Only thing that comes up are thumbnails of their own promotion. So it's like they've created their own summit and then done the first meeting and been the only people that attend, and then videoed it all, had some idiot running around with a microphone insulting people in the crowd. You've got to watch these videos. So look for the links in my YouTube channel and the insult they gave this guy. So you're going to go in there and have a look at around about 9 minutes in, and you'll see this guy who's worth heaps. Sam Lee's sitting here like he's, and then he starts talking about pension funds, and then I'm just starting to vomit in a bucket. So that was really cool. And also, watch the whole speech of Sam Lee talking. You'll find that riveting. And if you are on my YouTube channel, I just wanted to show you guys, like when you're on my YouTube channel, a lot of the stuff that I've got on my YouTube channel has actually been removed. Well, not removed, but removed by me. Hello, everyone. Because I don't want to use other people's content. I'm trying to be unique. So some real good things have come from that, because I've been asking people to come on to YouTube and actually tell me their story and how they got burnt. So we had Colin here come on the other day. He lost 320,000 Rand. He's 55 years of age, and he took early retirement, and he lives in South Africa, and all that money has gone. Then we had another guy by the name Mike Lucas, and he invested $25,000 and he lost the lot. And when I heard of that, I thought, hold on a minute, they really are going after people's pension funds. If you're on my YouTube channel, though, I do appreciate you liking, subscribing, and any tips. It does help keep it all going. With Odyssey, I've moved all my old videos over to Odyssey. Odyssey's on the blockchain, and anything that goes on Odyssey is really hard to get off. So I've uploaded 2 videos, the one of Sam Lee talking as the founder and chairman, and I've also uploaded the video of them doing their launch, which was absolutely ironic. So some other really good juicy videos that if I leave them on YouTube will get removed and I won't have a YouTube account. So I've taken a brace of action and basically reloaded all my YouTube videos onto Odyssey, and that's where you'll find me in the future. But I basically do videos like I'm doing now, and they'll be on my primetime viewing, which is obviously on my YouTube account. So I really do value having you as a subscriber. But it's official. He's alive! He's alive! Sam Lee is alive! Isn't that exciting? He's back. He's going to give people like me things to talk about. You know, it is awesome. I mean, what is the mentality of Sam Lee coming back? Can we look at the psychologicalness of this? So let's say you ran a company called Blockchain Global. Theoretically, Colin Starr Group, or what do they call it? Something tech, something global tech. I forgot the name of it now. But basically, all these companies are all interwound, you see. But, you know, Sam Lee's baby was Blockchain Global. So he's left that, taken the money, $50 million worth of investors' money, and liquidators are after him, and he disappeared, and now he's come back. He's alive. So he's alive. He's back, and he's decided to rear his ugly head. Now, I went to the Instagram account of Stable DAO, and I noticed that there was a video there of a guy saying, coming to you live from Dubai, and he's using a green screen. Why would you use a green screen when you had the majestic hotel standing behind you? And he did it, and it just doesn't look real and authentic. So everything you see about this HyperDAO smells fishy. Not just from an investment point of view, because that is one thing. If you guys invest in this and you keep watching their propaganda, you'll probably psychologically get convinced that you might as well have a dabble and put $100 in, because that's the money they're after. They're not after the $100,000 investor. They're after the little money, the low-hanging fruit. And all you guys together collectively make these companies get traction. And if you watch this whole video and you notice, you know, the extents they go to on social media to create hype, and they smoke and mirror their traffic. You know, they're telling you that within 24 hours, 50,000 people have decided to register, you know, and then you look at the other mess and you look at their social media, and the social media followers they have, you know, it doesn't add up. I mean, I looked at their YouTube account just the other day. Well, I looked at it yesterday morning when I got alerted that Sam Lee's back. And when I looked at their social media account, it had 512 subscribers to the YouTube channel. And today we're up to 800. So 300 people have actually subscribed to their YouTube channel. That means the word's getting out that Sam's back. And but 300 people, that actually equates to probably, at a guess, 6,000 or 7,000 people have actually subscribed. Now, the other thing that could happen is when you pay for subscribers, because I've done it to one of my videos, all my subscribers on my YouTube channel are real, okay? One of my videos on my YouTube channel, I'm just going to search YouTube. I paid for 1,000 views and 10 comments. There it is. So let's have a look at this. So if you go to this video here, hello. I basically, because I've provide a workshop on how to, originally I started my YouTube channel because I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get 1,000 subscribers within 6 weeks, and then I'm going to do a workshop showing people how to get 1,000 subscribers. So then I discovered, I got invited to HyperVerse. I got invited to HyperVerse by a friend, and I did a bit of investigation, stuck up a video, and all of a sudden I got a ton of traffic. So then I started just going after the traffic because it was all HyperVerse. I felt quite strongly about it. So anyway, then I've now got over 2,500 subscribers, and it's brilliant when you've got an audience that interacts. Now, the honest truth of it, I really have about 100 subscribers that actually do comment and hit the like button. Now, I know this because when I produce a new video like I did yesterday, it's got about 100 people viewing it, and I've got about, I think about 20 likes. So that's a really good average, because if 100 people view it and 20% of people like it, but when it goes off the scale and it gets up to 1,500, I still only have 50 likes. So when I produce a new video, everyone likes it. That really helps get it out there. And then they do their number crunching and they send it out for another wave to see who's interacting with it. So interacting with other people's comments, that's why guys like me are always saying, do so. However, if I buy fake traffic, it works negatively against me. And if the comments all come in a short period of time, normally it takes a day, maybe 5 days for all the traffic to come. So I noticed that so here's a good example. So the video that you're looking at the moment, I think I deleted the video that I paid for the likes with, and then I created this video. So I have a look. I think if it's good, it normally isn't. So maybe, oh no, yeah, I have. So that's what I did. I must have created a video, paid for traffic, because I got an email, I paid for traffic, and it said, yep, 1,000 views, 50 likes, and 10 subscribers, 5 comments, and 100 social media shares. And that was going to cost me the whole lot of $7. Or I could go crazy and get, different packages. So then when I did it, all the comments were shit comments. And if you looked at the subscribers that were commenting, they haven't got any content. They have never uploaded a video. So it was basically like empty buckets of water. And they were, it was really just a total waste of time. But what I learned from that is I can spot other people who have decided to pay for fake likes. And that's my point, really. All right, this video is just on an hour. I'm Danny the Heck, and once again, I just want to say, he's back! Sam's back! He's alive! We're going to be saved! So isn't that something exciting to get your teeth into? Because I'm now going to be stalking Sam Lee. Move over. Keith Williams. And the other exciting thing in my life that's happening at the moment is I've got a photographer flying in tomorrow to take my photos and photos of my studio to be in the New York Times. It looks like it's going to happen in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, all going well. So I'm really excited about that. And the real cool thing about that, I think Keith Williams is going to be mentioned in my article about my fight for cyber exposing these Ponzi schemes. And that's why I do it. And I really value the support that I get from my subscribers. I literally spend hours getting myself in the right mindset so that I can put these videos together and deliver some value to you. And people like Keith Williams, he criticized me at the start and saying, oh, he's a nobody, he's a new boy on the block, and when I showed him the video of me hijacking one of his Zoom meetings, he wrote back to me on LinkedIn basically telling me that my video was shit and I only ever had 100 people look at it, and he basically gave me a barreling over LinkedIn. And now this guy that's shit, who's a nobody, the new guy on the block, may possibly have Keith Williams in the New York Times. Now that's not bad effort for a guy that wears a cheap suit, is it? I'm Danny the Heck. I value your subscription. Please do hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, and be notified when more Sam Lees are alive. Ha! He's back. Exciting. I'm so excited. He's alive! He's alive! Sam Lee is alive! He's come back from the ecosystem! I said it wrong again. He's alive! He's alive! Sam Lee is alive! He's back! He's back! He's come back from the ecosystem. Sam Lee is alive! He's alive! He's been resurrected! Back to Earth. He's back. 8 months. He's gone. He spent all the money that he embezzled